Back in action for another one. As always, hope you guys are having fun and doing well. I know I am. I'm out here. We're selling like crazy over here. Bang, bam, boom, boom. Deals left and right. It's really crazy. I'm talking like 64K in a month, 70K, 50K. I mean, these guys are killing it. I'm sharing. I'm giving you the knowledge. I'm giving it all to you. I'm giving it back. All right? I'm giving it back as I should, right? So, guys, as the title says, accountants should price their service. How accountants should price their services. And let me be real with you. Most accountants are underpaid. Not because you guys lack skill. My goodness, you guys are freaking animals out there. QuickBooks, tax software, you're going crazy. Just strategizing, right? But it's not a lack of skill. I want to stress that. That's not the reason you're underpaid. The reason you're underpaid most likely has something to do, guys, what? With your pricing, okay? And it's because you charge based on what others are charging. You discount way too quickly. It's crazy. You're a bookkeeper and tax preparer, but you start feeling all awkward talking about money. And because of that, what ends up happening is you stay stuck. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm basically going to show you how to exactly price your services so you can make more money, attract better clients, and stop essentially getting pushback every time you say your price, right? And before we even jump into the video, I just want to start with saying that the reason that you get caught up on the price so much and your clients do is because you do. You already go into the battlefield worried about price and all that weird stuff. So you start talking and moving and being a certain way, and then that's why you get pushback on your price. It's just the truth. It sounds nuts, but it's true. It's because you're worried about the price. They're going to be worried. It's just common sense. I think you know that, though. You ever say your price and immediately feel like you need to explain it, or worse, you say it's $400, but I can work with you before they even respond? I think that right there is what's costing you thousands of dollars. You give the price, can't do that kind of stuff, right? You can't do that kind of stuff. Pricing is not about what your services cost, believe it or not. It's about the problem you're solving. It's about the pain that they're in and the result that they want. If you price based on task, guys, think about it. You're going to stay small. And if you price based on outcomes and value, selling transformation, you grow. It's like pouring water on a tree, right? It's common sense. What are we talking about? Guys, reason one, you undercharge. You think like technicians. You've been trained to do the work, not sell the work. So you think I'm just doing bookkeeping. Absolutely not. You're given financial clarity or taxes, but you're given financial clarity, peace of mind, strategic direction, and even you're an advisor. You could just think, well, I'm just an advisor. I'm just a CPA. Well, you're just going to give bland answers then. So remember, you're giving financial clarity, peace of mind, and strategic direction. Reason two, they compare to others. You look at what other accountants charge. And then you base your pricing off that. That's like insane. That's saying that you guys are equal and you don't know more than them. You can't do a better job with them. Your work ethic's irrelevant. Right? So you look at what other accountants charge, what your last job paid, cheap competitors, and then you anchor low. Drop the anchor, boom, you're stuck, right? Can't do that. If you price like the market, you'll get market level clients. Just think about that. It's common sense. Okay, we don't do that. We come in with value. We're top of the line elite pros. We know what we're doing. It's no question, right? So you always come in, you assess, you dominate. Reason three, guys, you're afraid of losing the deal. Honestly, I'd say that's number one. It's probably the number one reason you guys are underpaid right now is because you're so afraid of losing the client. In fact, you're scared to say a high number, they'll walk away, so you lower it, and now you're stuck with what? Lower income, worse clients, more stress. Guys, write this down, ingrain this in your brain for your career, okay? The cheapest clients are always the hardest to deal with. There's never been a world where the cheapskates haven't been hard to deal with. It's common sense, okay? All right. So remember, you're scared to say a higher number. They're going to walk away. You lower. Boom, I'm stuck with lower income, worse clients, more stress. So guys, ingrain it in your brain. If I'm working with cheap clients, I'm going to deal with hard clients, okay? Let's title this The Right Way to Think About Pricing. The right way, right? The right way. You guys got to do things the right way. You don't charge for time, baby. You charge for transformation. Okay, you're taking a business and you're transforming it over time with your good bookkeeping, your good advisory work, your good tax planning, consultation, the preparation, all of it, right? You charge for transformation. You don't charge for time. So guys, you got to understand that. So really think about it like this. Like, bookkeeping is not categorizing transactions. You may be doing the technician work, and yes, I mean, it is, but actually it's not. What it truly is helping a business owner understand where their money is going so that they can grow, right? Tax prep is not filing a return, even though technically it is. What it actually is helping someone avoid overpaying and stay compliant. So when you think from that perspective, you start to move in a different identity and you start to converse differently. Okay? All right, beautiful. So the way I like to look at it is, guys, you're not selling work, you're selling outcomes. I think we already know about that. You're selling the work, you're never selling the work, you're always selling the outcomes. It's so important that you understand I don't list my packages. I don't list like benefits and features. So you're not selling work, you're selling outcome. Here's a little story for you. Let's say a client's overpaying $10,000 a year in taxes and you fix that. Do you think they care if you spent 3 or 10 hours? No, they don't care. Why would they care? No, they care that you saved them money. The value's in the result, not the effort. Write that down. You should have that on a poster up in your wall. Bam, right? I wake up, I look at it. The value's in the result, not the effort. It should be in your firm. You should look at it every day. Your remote office, have it there. All right? How to build value before you price. Well, we pretty much cover that in all the other videos. This might be your first time seeing this, but guys, this is where everything changes, okay? What most bookkeepers do, and I know you're probably one of them, that's why you're here, right? Here's what I do, it costs $300. It's too early, there's no context, and obviously you can see from following the channel, like, value's big, there's no value in that. All right? What I'm going to do is give you guys a 5-part step-by-step, and I kind of want you to write this down. Title this step 1, understand their situation. John, walk me through how you're handling your books right now. So step 1, understand their situation. Here's a good word track for you. Walk me through how you're handling your books right now. Step 2, write it down. Find the problem. Here's a word track for you. And John, what's been the hardest part about that? See, guys, I'm just asking simple questions that lead me down a certain result. Okay, so step 2, find the problem. What's been the hardest part about that? Step 3, expand the problem. Write it down. Okay, what happens if this keeps going? What are we going to do? Where are we heading? All right. Step 3, expand the problem. What if this keeps going? Step 4, guys, you got to figure out a way to attach cost, okay? Attach the cost. Do you have a rough idea what this is costing you? Do you have a rough idea of what this is costing you? So I got step 1, understand their situation. Step 2, find the problem. Step 3, expand the problem. Step 4, attach the cost. Do you have a rough idea what this is costing you? And then finally, step 5, what you want to do before you go in for the close is future pace. And if this was fully handled, what would that do for you? Now they're going to start talking about themselves in the future. So by this time you say your price, they should already want the solution. And I'm going to give you an exact delivery. It's kind of probably going to blow your mind how simple and easy it actually is. So look at this. John, based on everything you told me to get this fully handled, it's going to be $600 a month. We'll go ahead and get the paperwork taken care of here. I'm going to forward that DocuSign over to you. We'll get that taken care of. We're going to do everything we talked about starting right now. Yeah, I'm going to sit there quietly. I'm in the game, baby. I'm in the game, right? So remember, the rules are, after I give the number, I'm going for the kill. I'm speaking with authority and conviction. It is this way. I'm leading them across the finish line. The rules are this. No rambling, no justification, no discounting, no nervous energy. Because they feel that. You have to say it like it's normal because it is. And after you say the price, you stay quiet. And you let them process it. Does that make sense? That's what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, I'm always going to have some fun with you. So just, guys, just really simple, basic level things. Really basic stuff. And obviously in videos down the road, I'll go in crazy on layers on injections, but this is just super surface level, just to kind of get your gears grinding, get you thinking about what can I say and use this to expand on. So let's just go ahead and write down. They say that's expensive. Say compared to what? And then say, is it the investment or is it just unexpected? Right? All right, let's go to the next one. I need to think about it. Of course you need to think about it. What specifically are you unsure about? How simple is that, right? The next one, objection 3, I can't afford it. All right? I can't afford it. John, is it you can't afford it? You really don't see the value yet. And again, these are really basic. I hope you guys took time to write them down, but understand, you don't fight objections, you understand them, and then you beat them with common sense. Right? A lot of times you have to ask them questions to get them to realize that. Most objections are just lack of certainty, too much fear, not enough clarity. So as long as you figure those kind of things out, and if you follow the right framework, you follow your systems every time, you'll be all right. Right? The other thing I just want to really hone in and make you guys understand is you're not just a bookkeeper, and you're not just a CPA, you're not just an advisor, you're not just a tax preparer. You are a financial professional. You are a problem solver, someone who helps people make money and keep more money. Right? That's what you are. So when you believe that, your pricing changes, your confidence changes, and your income follows. So I really hope these videos are helping you guys take your services and take your firm to the next level. Remember, beautiful, wonderful school we have, Universal Accounting Center. Get your tax certification, bookkeeping advisor, get coaches afterward. The whole shebang, baby. So remember, like and subscribe. Love working with you guys. See you in the next one.